The Hurricanes take possession to get this one underway. Here's a chance! And that ricochets off a twig in front. Moves it quickly over to Thompson. Takes a shot. Anderson's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. We're still in the early stages of this period. Still looking for our first goal. Buffalo's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Hammers it in the open ice. And that's offside, stopping the play. The Hurricanes win the faceoff at center. Buffalo's got the puck inside the defensive zone. And he sidesteps the check there. Carolina's got the puck in the defensive end. Tries to get it over to Jarvis. And that sends a few people scrambling for cover on the bench. The Hurricanes win the faceoff. Quick feed to Blake. And he takes the feed. Moves it to Quinn. From center they get into the attacking area. Routine pass save made by Anderson. Here's a short pass to Samuelson. And that carries off a stick. Slides the puck to Stankoven. Boom! Oh, what a hit on the ice.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
Carolina's gained possession along the boards. From one end of the blue line to the other. Carolina's looking to break out of their own end. Grabs the puck away. Slides it across the hall. Angles it over to Stankoven. Here's a shot. Denies him. He got all of it. Scooped up along the wall by Quinn. Buffalo's got the puck against the boards. Skates in behind the cage. Kotkaniemi's lugging the puck. The Hurricanes are in transition. Oh, he got hammered and out with this. He's on his own bench.
At least you can take your time getting up when it's your own bench, James.
Yeah, that's one. I'd be way happier landing on this one than the opposition. Sends the pass over. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Gets in front of it. Buffalo's got the puck in their own end. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Dumps it in. The Sabres gain possession. Tries to feed it over to Molenston. They go on the attack through center. Moves by the check. Oh, what a save in front.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead. The Hurricanes are being called for tripping.
A tough minor penalty to take this late in the frame here, James. You got a close game, and you don't want to give any opportunity to your opponents. You got to kill this off.
Buffalo sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight. The Sabres will go to work here in the offensive zone. Slips by the check. Carolina's penalty killers get a hold of it. Gets it out of his own end. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Period number 1 in the books. First intermission entertainment is on deck here. You can also have time to go grab a drink, grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with period number 2 in moments. And the official seems about ready to drop the puck on period number 2. The Hurricanes win the draw and get their penalty killing unit off to a good start. Sends it in deep. The Sabres get a hold of the puck along the boards. Gains the zone through center. Moves into the slot. And gets in front of that one.
Agent Flamingo there. If you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
Quick pass to Jarvis. Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. And he gets the job done. Big thumbs up clearing that one. Dahlin's got the puck in his own zone.
Costas Bears standing up, ready to go.
Scores! My goodness, what a finish going coast to coast!
Well, that's a highlight reel goal, James, and I cannot believe how much ice was available to him. I mean, so much open ice. You know the opponent's coach is going to be talking about closing, but man, he goes through everyone and then finds a way to convert on the opportunity.
OMG! Handles the pass. Oh, he gets a blocker on it, but a stop by Luukkonen. Buffalo's moving the puck through center ice. Look at this, they've got some bodies here on the attack. Read that perfectly with the poke check. Quick shot! Tremendous play for the team as he blocks it. Puck picked up by Byram. Buffalo's got it in their own zone. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Stamkos. Oh, beat, but it goes off the inside post.
The Hurricanes trying to shrink their deficit, but it won't get done there as they wire it off the pipe.
Avoids the defender. Oh, what a stop by Anderson. Moves it quickly over to Svechnikov. Fires it. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Shot. Another stop by the goaltender. And no battle for that loose puck along the boards. Into the middle. Shuts him down.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
That's some smart heads-up defensive play. One-on-one with the goaltender. Finish on the breakaway.
Well, a nice play to pull away from the back here, James. One-on-one battle against the goaltender, and he's the victor.
Here in the back half of this period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Slides the puck across to Martin. That's broken up in the neutral zone. Takes it to the front. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Goalie with a stop. And here's the pass to Quinn. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Carolina's got control of it now from their own end. Gaining steam here on the attack. Puck scooped up by Zucker. And there's the whistle icing the call. Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. That's right, they got in front.
Well, I've really liked their game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows. When you grind away, you continue to trust the process. You get opportunity, and they converted on it.
Shakes off the coverage. Shot! He scores! I we've got a third period just around the corner. Coaches have shared their final messages. Players are on the ice, and period number 3 is coming up. And they have dropped the puck here on the final frame. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
The Sabres have a 1-goal deficit heading into the third period here, James, but you gotta like the way they played through 40 minutes. I mean, they've held the puck, they've had possession time, and I think their effort areas have been quality. They just have to find a way to convert and try and get this time.
Oh, talk about finishing your check. Wow. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Walker.
Carolina's been excellent tonight, James. They found ways to work hard on and off of the puck, and when they're away from it, they've really done a great job of being in good position to be able to take away lanes and angles, seams, you name it. But it has to translate to something. This is still a close game.
Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him. Oh, he'll feel that one. And look who's at it again. Another hit. He's just racking them up tonight.
Well, he really is using every ounce of his body to just crush players all over the ice, sending that message he wants to win.
Flash from the point. Great defensive stick work on the play. Things starting to get a little physical out there. Great read in the offensive zone by Blake. Denied that one. Now he slides it up to McLeod. Great pass from off the right side. Makes a move, and the puck hops away from him.
Quinn's known for his creativity, and he tries one too many moves there, and he loses the puck. Well, this game looks like it's going right down to the wire.
Scoops up the puck, and he's in on the breakaway. Scores! That's how you finish!
This entire play is fantastic, James. Speed, reading the play, and he recognizes he's got a ton of time, freezes the tender, and buries it home.
Buffalo's picking the plot here in this third period by tying it up.
I always find it so interesting, James, at how the game shifts throughout it, and at the end of the game, finally there's a sense of urgency, and because of it, they're able to capitalize on the scoring chance.
Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Here's a chance to the middle, and he'll hang on to it to regroup here for a moment. Gets in the lane with the body. Puts it in deep. The Sabres scoop it up along the boards. Levels them with the hit. They've got some momentum here. Takes it to the net. Big time stop.
Anderson's in it to win it here. I mean, you can see it with that save. He tracks, and he's so dialed in. It's a competitive nature to challenge the shooter in the slot.
And that's poked away by Metsä. Quick pass over to Molinston. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves. Feeds it down low. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Thompson's won the draw there on the attack. Grabbed along the boards by Tuck. And he takes the feed. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. And offside, we'll get a reset here. Here in the late going to the frame. We are all tied up in this one. Under a minute to play in this dandy. Loses the coverage there. The Sabres going to work on offense. Cutting to the slot. Oh, he denies them with the stick save as it goes off the shaft of the stick.
I would have lost the puck 3 times by the time that I...
Trying to shake loose. What a stop on the breakaway. Here's a shot from a bad angle. And that's hooked away. Pinned up along the boards. Puck sent over to Benson. The Sabres are across the line and into the offensive end. Quick feed to Samuelson. Moves the puck. Makes some space. In close. Scores! A timely finish, and they've taken the lead.
Sometimes you can feel momentum swing, James. You can tell that they're playing with more confidence, and as a result, they get a little puck luck and they put it in. Well, the bench just erupts with this goal. A ton of pressure and urgency in the dying seconds of the third here, James, and that could wind up being the game-winning goal.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Carolina's won the draw in the neutral zone. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Sigurd. Oh, he needed to make that save. The time winding down. And that brings an end to this one here this evening. The Sabres took full... We're on Canada's west coast here in Vancouver, British Columbia, where the Canucks and their fans are ready to roll tonight. The Canucks are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Vancouver's playing it from the side. Picked up along the wall by DeBrusk. Oh, and he makes another save.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it and he made the save.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. We've still got zeros on the board. The Sabres come up with the defensive zone draw. Buffalo's looking to break out. Drives to the sweet spot, and he makes the save with ease. Slides the puck across to Pettersson. Works it across to Besser. Oh, he destroys him on the play. Canucks have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Vancouver's got a hold of the puck. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Shot! And he had the answer on that one.
Lukanen's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
The Sabres move to the offensive zone. Oh, quick move, he's in! Oh, what a save!
Not much to say after that one, James. I'm actually at a loss for words. That was huge.
Cuts into the paint. Quick shot. He scores! What a goal! The Sabres finally break the ice and get the game's first goal.
Yeah, and it's an important one, James, because there's not much room out there and not much separating these two teams. So that little bit of a cushion may give them the stir, the press they need to be more consistent, try and get another one on the board.
Vancouver's got the puck against the half wall. Point blank! Oh, big time save by Luukkonen! Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end! Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. And now it's over to O'Connor. And a little body contact on that play. And a great save! Doe's got the puck through the neutral zone. Rocked on the play. On the attack along the boards. Takes it in front. Oh, what a stop on the play. The one-time rocket makes another stop. Takes it along the wall by Fritz. And he cuts up with a stop there. Here we go. It's really ratcheting up the intensity here now in the O-zone. Carries it in. Reaches out and uses the stick. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Cuts to the paint. Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the waves, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal. I really like this shot, James. It's about accuracy when you recognize there's a screen net from the goaltender. He's down in the butterfly trying to make himself as big as possible. Not big enough for that shot.
Kozak's won the draw. Let's see what they can do with possession. The Sabres will play it in their own end. Skates to the crease. Denies him.
Lankinen's made himself look big on that save and almost made it look easy. That's a high shooting percentage shot because it's coming from a grade A scoring area.
Luger takes the feed from the left side. Oh, what a hit as he sends right onto the opponent's bench.
You can feel the chirping happening right there, but that was a huge hit to send him in there, wasn't it, James? A little extra mustard when you're in and around your own bench. Now he's got to put his tail between his legs and get back to his own. That's a tough one.
Hot sauce there. There's the horn. Still 40 more minutes left in regulation time. We'll get to the second period right after this. Fans back in their seats. Teams are on the ice. They're ready to drop the puck here for period number 2. Here we go. Middle frame now underway as the puck drops. All right, Cheryl, we've seen already one period played in this one. How do you assess this?
Buffalo's got to find a way to push and continue to press like they did in the...
He's got a step! Scores! Talk about swing on the finish with that one!
He does the work to get to that position on the breakaway chain, and then the pressure is on. You know you don't get these opportunities all the time. A golden one it is, and he cashes in.
Buffalo's made it a triple, as in a 3-goal lead, and we're only in the second period.
They've been outstanding so far in this game, James. They've owned possession times. It really has been a clinic in terms of possession and creativity in the offensive zone. The coach will certainly be talking about maintaining their good defensive habits when they do lose the puck, though. When you have it a lot, you can often cheat on the other side of it.
Sidesteps the check. Oh, a spectacular save right there. Wow.
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James.
And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Buffalo's got possession at center. The Sabres have it against the wall. Quick pass across to Byram. Delayed penalty looming. Taken by Zucker. And he gets enough to keep it out. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Canucks will now be undermanned with a cross-checking penalty.
They've been back on their heels this entire game. Just look at the scoreboard, James. I'm sure the underlying metrics will meet the eye test as well. But that frustration is now translating in penalties. They got to find a way to figure this out.
The Canucks win it in the defensive zone. Grabs the puck here in their own end. The Sabres played along the wing. And it's a quick pass to Darlene. Block shot.
Well, if you want to be on a PK, James, you have to know how to get in front of shots, and he does exactly that, taking away the threat.
Grabs the puck under pressure, a chance to clear. The backhand scores! While putting the special in special teams, it's a power play tally.
Well, it's all about specialty teams, and it often makes a difference. And right now, there was pass execution, and they found a way to attack the net.
McLeod's ready to take the draw here on this power play. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Across the line from center. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Quick pass to Tuck. Vancouver's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. Picked up along the boards by Myers. Broken up in the neutral zone by McLeod.
O'Connor's almost back on the ice.
Takes the puck along the boards.
Being on the power play is a privilege. Trust me, I know I was never on it, always on the PK. So for those players who didn't execute, yes, they had a comfortable lead, and some would say it's not a big deal, but to each and every one of them, it should be.
Moves it to Garland. And now he moves it to O'Connor. There's a shot. Denies him in front. And he shuts the door again.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
Grabs the puck in the slot. Oh, clutch save.
Lankinen's been off his game tonight, really looking uncomfortable between the pipes, and he needs to settle in and find a way to create some momentum for his team. But on the other side of the puck, I mean, the forwards have to contribute offensively, and they can only do that if there's a sense of urgency to their game.
Oh, he targeted his opponent and delivers a perfect hip check. What a hit. Looks like somebody scores. And the road team is having themselves a party this far tonight. And I don't think anybody except them like it.
No one likes it in this building, that's for sure. I mean, fans are leaving. They paid money for this ticket, and if you're on the ice, you just want to crawl out of goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it, makes a save.
Buffalo's got possession of the puck. Here they come up along the wing. Sends it over to Carlson. Well, there's the horn, and that means 2 periods down. And there's still a critical third to play. Looking forward to this one. Third period action is coming up. Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. It has been a thorough dismantling for the first 40 minutes. Let's see if they can try to change that here in the third. All right, partner, what's your take on what you've seen here tonight?
Vancouver's up against a hot goaltender, James, and you know when a goaltender's feeling it, you're going to have to get them moving laterally. And so they're going to have to find a way to go east-west and know exactly when to fire that puck.
Slides it across. Samuelson's got it near the point. Quick pass to Dahlin. The Sabres move the puck in the defensive zone. Vancouver's got a hold of it against the wall. Denies him in close.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
Buffalo's been a dominant force offensively. Plenty of quality scoring opportunities, and they lead it big time early in the third. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. His reflexes on display tonight. And a stick breaks that up. Buffalo's playing it through the neutral zone. He grabs the puck here at the point. Fantastic save! Moves the puck over to Hronek. The Sabres gain control of it. McLeod's crossed the line and gained the zone. To the low slot. Decides to think about it. Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination to have his eyes on the prize the whole time and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net? That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
The Sabres have it now. Takes the pass. Shakes loose. Tries to dangle, and the puck skips away.
Oh, I know what he was trying to do there, James. He thought he had it with that move, but he created some space for himself, but unfortunately loses the handle and it dies on his stick.
Pokes it away in his own end.
The Sabres have played extremely well within their systems tonight. They've been defensively structured, and they've been layered in their own zone, and now they're protecting the shutout. Know that their tenders made some saves. They've seen everything, but it's really great when you can get the big fat zero at the end of the game.
Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Puck moved over to Holtlander. The Canucks take it along the wall. The Sabres get a hold of the puck in their own end. Metz has got it in the defensive end. Puck grab by Bluger. Pass taken behind the goal. And now he tries to get it across to Pettersson. Takes a shot. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. The Sabres gain possession. Dahlin's taking it from his own end. Vancouver's got the puck. And he takes the dish. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. The Canucks have it behind the net. He got all of that one. And now it's grabbed by Dahlin. Moves it quickly over to Thompson. Puts it on net. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Well, that's number 2, Pounder.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You gotta believe he's gotta be looking for the highs.
The Sabres are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan. The coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving and holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
Some smart heads-up defensive shutout performance. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. We're here in the Mile High City, and so many greats have rolled through this town, like Sakic, Forsberg, Guam, McKinnon, and McCall. The Avalanche have won the opening faceoff and take possession here at the start. And too much traffic, and Frank blocks that one.
Darlene's looking pretty banged up out there, James. I'm not sure if he's going to finish the shift.
Dishes it off. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Thompson swooping in on the attack. Here's a chance. Scores! And just like that, we've got our first of the game. Pounder didn't even have a broadcast headset on.
I was just putting it on, James. That was incredibly fast, and the coach couldn't have drawn it up any quicker. They say, hey, let's get off to a good start. I'd say they just did.
The Avs win possession here in the open ice. To his teammate. Fires it on net. Oh, what a blocker stop by Luukkonen. Angles it over to Malinsky. Shuts him down.
Just fantastic work by the goaltender, making consecutive saves. How athletic.
Up the neutral zone now. From the open ice, they gain the line. Moves inside. Oh, what a save in front.
I don't think we talk often enough about the skill of balance on your edges. I mean, he is able to manipulate because he is so strong. He's able to hold on to the puck even though the defenders are right on him.
Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Takes it across the blue line. And he gets in the lane to block that. Tries to feed it over to Burns. Nothing doing. The Sabres will play it from the defensive zone. And he sidesteps the check there. Power's been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. And the play is whistled dead. Here's the call. Manson's called for tripping. He's off to the box.
Well, I played out the peak air here, James, and you know when you jump the boards that you're out there to do a job. It is your role to make sure you stymie that offense and you get your team back to even.
And the puck clears the zone. Avoids the poke check. From point to net. Scores! And the benefit of the extra attacker pays off.
Yeah, utilizing all of that space, James, to their advantage and the recognition and awareness of when to take it to the net. It's difficult to even quantify the number of skills that are used in this goal here, James. I mean, he's got balance, he's got great edge work, and he knows it. You have to trust your edges in this situation. You're baiting your check to come with you. You recognize where they are on your hip, and then you turn on a dime, leaving the defender to panic, trying to get back in. Well, guess what? It ain't happening.
We're going to face off after the puck stays covered up. Past the midway mark in this period, the Sabres have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Takes the puck. Hammers it on net. Stops the goal. Drills him. The Sabres get a hold of the puck. Buffalo's got into the offensive zone. Oh, wow, what a save.
Unbelievable save there, James. I mean, a combination of technical skill and athleticism equals desperation. Outstanding.
And these fans are still buzzing about what we just saw. What a save that was, Cheryl.
Yeah, he made an incredible save and really engaged this fan base. They're on their feet. You know they're right into the game. And listen, when they are showing you that kind of appreciation, you also want to play for them.
Broken up at center by Manson. Buffalo's got control of it now from their own end. Works it across to Drury. Moves it in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Tries to tuck it in. Great save by Attendee on the wraparound.
Well, you gotta have a strong push if you want to be able to go coast to coast when the puck is on his stick in the offensive zone, but he tries one.
Good last save. Well, that brings an end to period number one. Still lots more action to go. Both teams will recharge and be back with more on-ice action in the second in no time. Well, hopefully everybody's refreshed after the intermission. We are ready to go for period number two. And we are underway with period number two. Buffalo's got a hold of it along the wall. The Sabres take it across the blue line. Toss up the puck after that hit. Back to the point to set it up. Makes the save. Here's a blast. Denies him again.
Man, James, he shows incredible quickness right there as he makes one and then the second save.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Buffalo's got some breathing room as they lead it 2-0. The Sabres win the draw and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Look out. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Tap dances around the check. And a great save.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Takes the feed at center for the right wing. Quick feed to Tuck. Darlene's got it across the line. Colorado's got the puck along the wall. The Sabres have it in the offensive zone. Take-to-take feed on the blue line. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll have to regroup. Taken by Byram. Buffalo's working the transition through the middle of the ice. Drives to the crease. Right on the doorstep. Great read on the block. The Avs have it now. That's a great heads-up play to break up the pass. And that's off a stick. Powers moving the puck through his own zone. Slides by the check. Scores! And they're cooking now.
The opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back.
Buffalo's offense came to play in a big way, and they lead big time here in the second. Moves it to Gerard. Puck picked up by Drury. The Sabres look to start the transition game. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Feeds the puck to Kelly. Passes it to Drury. Colorado's through center and now in the offensive end. Here's a short pass to Solonia. The Sabres have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Loose puck and he's in all alone. Here's a chance. He scores. A breakaway finish. That's how you do it.
Well, fantastic read on the goaltender here to be able to bury it on the breakaway, James. Love his pace from start to finish. He's in on a breakaway, and some guys know exactly what they want to do, and some guys take what's given, but what a shot that is. He had no chance.
Buffalo's been feeling good all night long, and look at where we're at here. We're still in the late stages of the period here.
Yeah, it's been an unbelievable game for them so far. I mean, they've just been so dominant offensively. Their opponent really doesn't know what to do. They're trying to slow the game down, but they can't because they're just on fire in terms of pace and dictating it.
The Sabres have it behind the cage. Gets it to the other point. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
Blackwood's really struggled tonight, and the team in front of him as well. They've got to find a way to get back on track. They need to switch the momentum of this game if they want to get back in it.
The Sabres are in complete control of this one. Based on the scoreboard, they have been the more active team offensively all night. Colorado's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Quick pass to Lehkonen. Shot down by the blocker.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
And with that, 2 periods now in the books. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we got the third period coming at you in moments. And they are ready to drop the puck on period number 3. Game is not over yet. Let's see if they can try to rally back here in the third. They've got a long way to go. All right, partner, summarize what you've seen so far tonight.
The Avs haven't had any possession time, James, and as a result, they haven't created any offense. Their opponent has really taken it to them, really worn them down, put them on their heels, and they spend a lot of time in their own zone.
Slides the pass over to Natchez. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Went for the dirty dangle, and it goes sideways.
McKinnon's tried a great move there. We all know what great hands he is in tight, trying to create some space, but it bobbles off his stick, and he lost possession.
And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. The Sabres have built themselves a sizable lead here early in this third period. And a solid job tying up his opponent. Moves it quickly over to Nelson. Takes the feed. The Avs carried along the wall. Answers the call with a big save. Buffalo's moving it along the wing. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Colorado's got the puck along the boards. Right up the gut. Here they go. The Sabres take possession in the defensive end. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Colorado's got a hold of the puck now. Takes a shot. Misses a golden opportunity there. Bumped off the puck. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. The Sabres can simply take this on cruise control based on the lead that they now have here in the third. Krebs wins the draw. They'll go to work offensively here. Moves the puck to Doan. The Sabres looking against the half wall. And there goes Connor. Scores! And another goal for the road team here tonight. And the rate of boos has begun from the crowd.
Yeah, right from the rafters, all the way down, the booing begins, and it doesn't let up. They cannot believe that their team is just not played tonight, not happy with the effort, and they're getting blown out.
Buffalo's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Well, this is going to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they just hammered their opponent. Sometimes it feels like you're never there. It can be the ocean and you miss it, but they don't let it lose in the face. And then sometimes the play is over and you really come.
Colorado's fan base watching the stream of taking this one in wherever Bubba was wondering where was this earlier.
Yeah, it's frustrating for an athlete when you know what you can play like, you know what your team can play like, you just don't perform. But late in the game here, they need goals. They need a pile of them if they even want to have an opportunity to get their tender out of the net.
The Sabres pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Post it away to keep the pressure on.
I love the calm and poise to this play. I mean, he's not waving his stick around. He kind of surprises his opponent right here. And it's that he scores! This is just a fantastic goal. I mean, the puck carrier knows exactly where he is on the ice. He trusts his edge as he is baiting the defender to come and overplay. He turns quickly and powers to the net. You can just see the panic in the defender. Oh, I've been there, James. That is a tough play.
Puck shot and resumes. Buffalo's got possession here in the neutral zone. Shakes off the coverage. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. It's a fancy footwork to kick it over to his teammate. Bryson's crossed the line and is on the attack now. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. The Sabres are going to want to bring this big lead home late in the third. Pirates won the draw here in the defensive zone. A little banging and crashing now.
prepared mind here, and this is a product of preparation here, James. You can't see the puck. You know you gotta find it. You gotta find it somehow. You track, you make the save.
And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Puts it away. The Sabres have it against the wall. There's a firm collision. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Puts it just long into the net. Slides it quickly to Greenway. The Avalanche have taken the offensive attack. The Sabres can look at this game field tonight and... James Cebulski for EA Sports. Welcome to the Peg. We're in Winnipeg where the Jets are looking to soar in front of the home fans. The Sabres take possession here on the opening draw. We are underway. Takes it into the slot. Scores! And they are on the board quickly in this one.
That's because they were ready, James. I mean, the first 5 strides right from puck drop were urgent, and when you're aggressive and you're urgent on the puck, you find a way to put it in.
The Sabres were preaching getting off to a good start after the morning's skate, Cheryl. I didn't think they were really going to follow through this quickly.
Well, you can't write up a better script in this one. I mean, just to start the game, you come out on fire and you silence the crowd, and that's the way to get started.
Moves it to Samuelson. Driving right to the front. Scores!
2 goals in right around a minute 40.
Anybody who just got up for a quick snack is probably looking at the scoreboard going, what happened?
Oh, don't blink. The game can change in an instant.
Absolutely.
Well, scouts are always talking about how you have to have good speed in this game and the way and style it's played, and this is a perfect textbook example of that breakaway speed. I mean, separating yourself from the defender and then taking advantage of the space you've created.
Lots of time left in this period. Buffalo's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Winnipeg's won the faceoff at center. Here's a short pass to Scheifele. Feeds it to Darlene. Quick pass to Thompson. The Sabres pick up steam and are on the attack. From the point, looks to make something happen. Moves it quickly over to Samuelson. Grabbed along the boards by Iafallo. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Winnipeg's on the attack. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Quick feed to Lowry. Buffalo's ready to go on the attack. Goes right to the crease. Oh, saved it. What a stop.
Wow, that's desperate.
Scores. That's 3 in a row.
Oh, it's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now. I love this snapshot from in tight, James, that beats the goaltender, but how about the will to get to those tough areas? I mean, that's what it's all about. You can have the skill, but you gotta have the will.
Buffalo's been the better team here in this first period, and as a result, they've got a big lead. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Perfetti. Some great thievery in the open ice. Forces the turnover. Oh, what a stop by Hellebuyck.
He does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner spot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes a save.
Big time stop there.
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving, you're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck. But his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
Well, after all sorts of chances, they got another big face-off looming here.
Well, and the goaltender, I mean, he's been standing tall in the net. He's doing everything to keep the opponent at bay, but they've got the offensive zone face-off. They want to strike now while the iron is hot, and they've had to sustain pressure.
Nears the blue line and looks to set up at the point. Loose puck, and they're off to the races. And a tenacious effort pays off as he comes up with it. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Here's a chance up front. Oh, what a great stop as he got a piece of it with the glove.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
And that somehow stayed out of the net. Poor pass on the play, and the puck leaves the zone. And they cough it up at center. Feeds the puck over to Niederreiter. Buffalo's looking to break out of their own end. The Sabres played along the boards. Here's a backhander. Great stop by Hellebuyck. And he comes up big again. Moves it to Lowry. Slides it on over to DeMello. Dropped him in the open ice. Puck scooped up by Greenway. And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice for period number 2 in not too long. Welcome back, everybody. James Cybulski with you. Period number 2, the middle frame ready to go. A one-sided affair thus far. Let's see if anything changes here with the start of the second. All right, Cheryl, what's your interpretation of what you've seen from the first period of action?
Winnipeg's behind in this game, James, because they simply haven't had the puck. They got to do a better job of closing on it and holding it when they get it.
Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Shuts him down.
Hellebuyck's able to get to position and negate that dangerous slot shot.
Connor's going to play it to the corner. Gets down low and blocks the shot. Here's a short pass to Tuck. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Connor can't get it to go. Stars and weapons out of the can. They are really turning up the heat.
So creative and free, and the reason why you can play free because you're playing with a ton of confidence, not afraid to put the puck to the net and, of course, retrieve it.
The Sabres have dominated them thus far and continue to do so here in this second. Strong defensive effort. Looks to set up at the point now. Cutting to the front of the net. Scores another one. And listen to these fans now, Cheryl. They don't like it one bit.
Oh, they don't like it, James. It is ugly inside the building. You couldn't get anything going on the ice, and even harder when your own fans are booing. This could be a real difficult spot for a goaltender to
I don't
come
think
into,
that's on
James.
this game
He
yet.
is not playing well
I'm not
in front
gonna
of
lie.
you. The starter's been chased out of the crease, and then you get peppered right away. Real tough.
The Sabres have been on fire offensively tonight, and they lead for good reason here in the second. Winnipeg's across the blue line. Moves it to the middle. Great defensive play to pick off the pass.
Yeah, it is.
The Jets take possession of the neutral zone. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. Quick pass to Taves. Gets down low and blocks it. Lillard's got control of the puck in the corner. And that goes off a player.
Quinn's really laboring out there. Looks like he's going to make it to the bench, but he's struggling to finish this shift.
Here's a backhand. Big time stop. Sanford's got it in the defensive zone.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Passes it over.
It's for gold, isn't it?
Passes quickly over to Doan.
Buffalo's been
And then
effective
Canada
all
and
along.
USA
You can
men's
see the momentum just
both
on the
finished in
bench
OT.
language. Everyone's having a ton of fun there. All you have to do is look at the scoreboard and
And Crosby got injured. Crazy.
Great heads-up play by Barron. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. There's a save.
Luukkonen's had a quiet night, James. He's been watching most of the game from the other end because of the offensive nature of his team tonight. But man, does he make a nice save there. And that's showing that he's emotionally engaged. He's staying prepared even though he hasn't been busy.
Feed to Pearson. The Jets gain the zone. And a little physicality ends that threat.
Yeah.
Moves it to top.
I don't know. That seemed like an attack on Crosby, though. They were targeting him the whole time.
The Sabres get a hold of the puck in their own end.
100%.
Here's the great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Here's a short pass to Scheifele. And he denies that great opportunity there. Slides it diagonally to Shen. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Glove save. Sends it over to Tuck. Down, still another 20 to go here in this one. Join us for period number 3. Next.
Quinn's not going to be able to return to this game here, James. We just got updated that the injury he suffered earlier is going to keep him out.
Unfortunate break there for them, and they'll have to push on through for the rest of this one. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Now over to Tuck. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession.
Yeah, the women's gold, they're getting gold. Team USA is getting gold. They are way too dominant.
Buffalo's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game. No signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence. And this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
Connor's got it against the boards. Huge steal of his own end. Slides into Tuck. Oh, look at this chance. The Jets have it from their own end. Great extension of his part to poke it away. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Here he is in close. Denies him. Winnipeg's gained possession along the boards. Takes the defender. He's on a breakaway. Big-time save. He was dialed in there.
Well, he has the benefit of seeing it coming here, James, so he gets himself set to position he anticipates. I think he has a book on the shooter, to be truthful, and he makes a save.
What a stop as he puts out the fire. Luukkonen's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. The Sabres are in the home stretch of this one here in the third period and lead by a wide margin. And they'll start with possession. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Scores! And they get it back here.
I guess it's something to look at positively, James. I mean, the goal scorer certainly is going to feel happy that they've contributed, but they're going to have to find a way to dig themselves out of this hole. And it's a large enough that they're going to put their work boots on and try and kick it into high gear if they even want an opportunity to claw their way back in this game.
A little dipsy doodle and loses possession of the puck.
No, it looked as if he was going to get by the defender, but that extra move took his face away, and it goes the other way.
They go on the attack from the left side. Takes it to the net. Comrie's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Buffalo's been on a roll all night long, and they continue to lead in the third. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Pushes it across to Lowry. The Sabres look to start the transition game. And they turn it over in the neutral zone. Can't maintain possession. Grabs control of it at the point. Tremendous hip check on the play. Winnipeg's got a hold of it against the wall. The Jets take it across the line. Feeds it over. Quick pass to Molenston. And he takes the pass. Buffalo's got it in their own zone. The Jets get a hold of it. Feeds it across. Tries for the paint. Oh, clutch save. Nice defensive robbery with the stick. Fires it. Scores!
I love watching this replay, James, because this is a second effort. I mean, you're getting shoved, you're getting jostled. You never know what the defender is going to throw at you. But you can handle and control your effort and execute that with skills, and a goal is the result of it. But I like the will on this play to maintain possession.
The Sabres are on the attack. Here's a shot. Oh, what a chance live.
Well, this is frustrating, James. You do everything to get to the right position. You put yourself in a grade A scoring area, and then you miss. That's frustrating.
Darlene's got the puck in his own zone. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Less than a minute to go. He scores! Off the pipe and pulls in the twine.
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches, they work in his favor. They go right into the net. Well, the goaltender heard the ping and was hoping that that puck redirected out of the net. Unfortunately, this time it goes in.
The Sabres continue to bring up the score here in period number 3.
Well, it's just been a terrific collective effort. Now they're on the home stretch, and the coaching staff has a real opportunity to utilize their bench, rest their star players, and this is critical when you're in a long season.
Oh, that goes off the mask and it stays out.
Goaltenders today adding such personal touches to their face mask, and in this one, man, he takes it and it gets stuck right off his helmet.
How did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Luukkonen.
We know the goaltender was set to this position, square to the shooter, to be able to make that glove save.
Puck grab by Thompson. Buffalo's got him along the wall. 9 seconds here, and fans clearly not getting what they wanted. Listen to them voice their displeasure. Passes it over to Morrissey.